Today, we have another unboxing and quick review video. This time, we are unboxing and reviewing this Turbo X Mini Compressor by Gaahleri. A huge thanks to Gaahleri for sending our studio a couple of units for use and review. I should make it clear, though, that Gaahleri did not pay us for this review, nor did they ask to see this video before its public release. As always, everything I say in this video is my personal opinion after using the Turbo X Mini for a couple of days. So, is this the perfect airbrush and airbrush compressor setup for most hobby painters? How does the Turbo X Mini compare to the SerenAir? Is this Gaahleri airbrush setup a game changer? Join me as we unbox and explore this Turbo X Mini Compressor by Gaahleri in this video. Hi, I'm Don. Welcome to my channel. This channel is supported by all these awesome brands. Also, special thanks to The Army Painter for making this video possible. By the way, don't forget my discount codes and affiliate links down below. They won't cost you extra, but they will help my channel. Lastly, do check out spraygunner.com. They've got everything you need for painting, from top-of-the-line airbrushes to high-quality paint brands. For context, I highly recommend you watch my video about the SerenAir Mini Compressor, also by Gaahleri. I love the SerenAir, and I bought that compressor myself with my hard-earned money. Also, we will compare the Turbo X Mini and the SerenAir Mini later in this video. The box of this Turbo X Mini is pretty big for the actual size of the compressor. A very nice packaging that protects the product well, typical from Gaahleri. Each component of the Turbo X Mini is arranged well inside the thick box. You'll get the usual multi-page and multilingual quick start guide for the Turbo X Mini. The 12-volt DC power supply and the small plastic airbrush holder are inside a thin cardboard box. This Turbo X Mini came with a God39 airbrush. We will get back to this airbrush in a minute. Similar to the SerenAir Mini Air Compressor set, the Turbo X Mini also has an airbrush. I really like that Gaahleri always includes airbrushes with their compressor kits. This kit also includes a standard 6 feet air hose. Now, let's see the actual mini compressor. The Turbo X Mini is tiny, smaller than the SerenAir, and the tiniest air compressor that I have ever seen and used. The Turbo X Mini should have been named the Turbo X Tiny. The Turbo X Mini is small and fat. Surprisingly, it's a very capable kit after a few hours of testing. There are a few notable features in the Turbo X Mini, especially in comparison to the SerenAir Mini Air Compressor. Let's explore these features in the next part of this video. I don't think I have to convince you that this new Turbo X Mini is beautiful. This air compressor is very compact and yet capable. After removing the screen and surface protectors on the Turbo X Mini, you just plug this compressor, screw in the God39 airbrush, and paint away. Long press the knob to turn it on or turn it to standby. I actually find it weird that a knob is used for pressing, but you'll get used to pressing the rotating knob in a second though. Quick or short presses on the knob will switch to 3 different levels. The short press will cycle to low, medium, and high levels. You may also rotate the knob for pressure adjustments. I prefer the short press method of cycling from low to high levels. The constant working air pressure of the lowest level is 6 psi, best for detail painting. The constant working air pressure of the medium level is 10 psi, best for accurate base painting. The constant working air pressure of the high level is 14 psi, best for general painting. These lower pressures are not ideal for long hours of priming and varnishing, in my opinion. However, with proper thinning, quick priming and varnishing of a few minis is fine. Another unique feature of the Turbo X Mini is the toggle switch. The big circle is for 0.3 or bigger airbrushes, and the small dot is for detail airbrushes. The knob can also be used to show bar or PSI, or pressure and temperature on the huge digital screen. Subtle features that are very nice and make this tiny unit more versatile. If you're liking this video, do give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Now, before my final thoughts, a huge thanks to all my patrons at Patreon. After using the Turbo X Mini for a few hours, I am impressed. I did not test this mini air compressor with the God39 airbrush though. I used my Aventus airbrush with my coiled air hose. and the setup worked like a charm. As mentioned earlier, I did not bother with adjusting the air pressure via the knob. I simply quick press to cycle through the medium and high levels. I use the highest level whenever I am cleaning the airbrush in between color changes. I did not need the lowest level since I just did base color painting. It is also important to note that I find the effect or effects of the toggle switch too subtle. However, I was too lazy to switch between multiple airbrushes to effectively test this feature. I love my SerenAir Mini Compressor, but I must admit that this new Turbo X Mini is simply better. The Turbo X Mini saves so much space on your hobby desk. The features can be too subtle, but are undeniably effective. The air pressure is as capable as the older SerenAir, which is bigger. The constant airflow in all three levels is pretty good. Lastly, the GAD39 airbrush that came with the Turbo X Mini is way better than the basic Gaahleri airbrush that came with the SerenAir. Of course, upgrading your airbrush to the new Advanced Seeker airbrush or the Aventus airbrush will help you maximize this Turbo X Mini. Both the Advanced Seeker and the Aventus airbrush are designed to airbrush smoothly even at lower air pressures, unlike most cheap airbrushes, regardless of brand. Ultimately, both the older SerenAir and this new Turbo X Mini are very good mini air compressors. However, due to their weaker air pressures, you may want better airbrush-ready paints, airbrushes that are designed for lower pressures, or simply learn how to efficiently dilute paints for airbrushing.
That's it, Pansit. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Until next video, guys. Bye!